Thanks for tuning in. It's taken us a while to get this video together, and I've been working, so that'll do it. Anyway, so we went over to the West End, had a great time. Spoiler alert, fishing, not the best. But anyway, it was a fun trip, a little bumpy at times, and the weather wasn't the greatest. But we did make it back, obviously. So anyway, hope you enjoy. This is Waterline Entertainment. Good morning. So a little change of plans. So we're heading across over to West End, Bahamas today, and we were on, all ready to go last night, packing up. And we got a phone call. Well, Darren, Ashley, and Caden, their flight got canceled from Atlanta. So they said, "All right, screw it, let's drive." So if my eyes look glassy to you, I promise you, I'd imagine they're nothing compared to what those guys' eyes just look like. So I just got a phone call that they're here, they're in Palm City, and I just bought 6 dozen bait, and we're ready to head across. And what was supposed to be pretty crappy weather actually turned out to be pretty darn nice weather from what I hope. But there have been some horrendous storms coming through, with floods and tornadoes and all sorts of stuff in the afternoon. So I'm going to top off gas and ice right now, and then we're heading southeast in a hurry, because we got to be about 50 miles from here in about 2 hours. So fingers crossed. We tried this 2 weeks ago, and we made it 100 yards offshore and turned around and came home because it was just not good enough, and we had the kids on the boat. So anyway, fingers crossed today that we have better luck. But so far, so good. See, I had to interject a little bit. You might notice a little break in the video. So we went down to Port Lacaya and had a really nice dinner. It was very good. Found an open place this time, which we haven't the last couple. Anyway, so on our way back, we came back in the dark, and it turned out on the radar that there was a really nasty storm ahead of us, and it was big enough that it was not something that we could wait out because it was pitch black, and it was not something that we could run around because it was way too big. So, and it was right in the way of where we needed to go. So we wound up meandering through the middle of the Bahamas in the dark at night with GPS and radar, and I don't even think we had a spotlight with us. So, because we weren't planning on being in the dark. Anyway, so we went everywhere we could find, where we found a little cutout, and we eventually found a marina because every place was set up for cruise ships. You know, there was nothing to tie up to. So we found a little marina. We actually had to abandon the boat in the middle of the night, and luckily it was gated and there was security there, so we were able to sign some papers and stay overnight. And then we took a 45-minute cab ride there and on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and then a 45-minute cab ride back the next day. The boat was still there. Imagine that. So if you see a little cutaway, that's what you're looking at here.